struggling. So I'll just rip you out of there, put you like this. G'day! Hello. Alrighty. How are you? Ooh. Okay. Alright. Are you right side up? Do you feel like that? I don't know. I feel like that's not what I planned to have, but here we are. Oh well. Alright. Ooh. That can go to the side. Alright. Let me light some incense. First up. Ancestors. Source. All of creation. Give us your attention for a moment as we enact this act of divination in order to connect every viewer with their highest good for the greater good of the collective. Beautiful. Alright, I'll leave the incense there. Now I'm gonna light up some Palo Santo. And now call in angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, all the creatures of the cosmos which deliver messages for the highest good of the collective, be present here now and always. I ask that you give everyone what they need when they encounter this video, and I thank you for your presence here and now. How have you been? Hope you've been well. Now I can sort of see something. Perfect. Okay, so the sacral stone came out today. So that is the stone that I'm using. That was very cool, but that was very different than what I'm used to. Alright, there we go. that seems to be working. Yep. That's working there. Okay, everyone. That's working there. Alright, so the sacral stone came out. So I'll just leave that on the moon. The moon in reverse is the card that came out for the center of this reading. So for the tarot readers watching, we know that some kind of secret might be coming out. Otherwise, moon in reverse. This is releasing fear and anxiety, self-healing, trust your intuition. I'm going to turn my lights on. Thought today, 22 card spread. I want to get to the readings if there's any. So I thought I'd pre-pull some amethyst on the feminine, obsidian on the feminine, rose quartz on the masculine, and tiger's eye, beaded tiger's eye. I like this selenite. I keep rolling it around in my hands. Also this tiger's eye. How's everyone been? How have you been? Oh, thanks for engaging in whatever way feels organic for you. It's nice to feel the interactions people are having. Oh, that's the incense for today. I don't know, I just picked it up from my local everything shop. So, the moon in reverse in the middle of this reading. It's like, when I first saw it, it was like, oh, okay, shadow work. Like, the secrets of shadow work are coming out. Like, you're learning, oh, this is what happens when I allow things that are uncomfortable to become things that I focus on. And it is the energy of, I guess, nostalgia, or so it's like a childhood memory where you're near the celebrations. You're very near the celebrations. What's with the 6 of Cups coming out, which normally represents harmony, nostalgia, and happiness. That one there is falling in the love and possessions category, the southwest. Emperor's at the bottom of the deck. Of course it is. So from the moon to the Emperor. So if those 3 cards have resonated with you so far, the 6 of Cups, the moon in reverse, or the 7 of Swords, which is sitting inside of your creativity and intellect. So this is a good spot to get a sword card for the internal 9. I like the spider on this. So this is in the upright illusion, uncertainty, and moving quickly. Moving quickly in creativity. Have you ever watched a spider build its web? I mean, not the full thing. I haven't, unless I've been watching a documentary, but I've never quite sat and watched a spider build its full web before, which is sort of nice. Woo! Then in your willpower and emotions position, we get the 5 of Cups. So again, this is the internal. So this could feel like loss, conflict, or indecision. So if this was the Chariot card, it would be like that black and white Sphinx. Not the white and black Sphinx, but the black and white Sphinx. And it's you needing to navigate properly, or knowing how to navigate properly in order to get yourself into momentum again. Either which way, the internal feels really good. It feels really solid because at the end, well, for the career and wisdom position, we get the 8 of Wands. So this is speed, action, and excitement. Overall, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Moon is 18. 5, 6, 7, 8. Do 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 do. That's all right and good for the inside, but then we get to the harder stuff. So I see here that we've got in the easternmost position for the internal clock, we've got the 6 of Swords. So 6 swords. We've already had 7. This again is inside of the air quadrant, so swords here are pretty easy to manage if you know what you're doing. Whew. But this here is like a deep sea dwelling creature. Doesn't really look like it's having a good time. So this could be the picture of what this fish might look like if it was too far near the surface. So this card normally means change, support, movement. With these creatures as well, I'm sure that if they are to come to the surface, because there's different pressures down there, actually every 10 meters the pressure changes. I think that gets different lower down. It compounds a bit, but this creature would even be a different form. Like imagine our gravity was different. It was the atmospheric pressure was higher. The whole Superman idea. And this is why I say that it's not a bad thing that 6 swords change, movement, and action happen in the internal part. It means that you're ready to move. You're ready to move towards something at your own pace. I don't know. It feels more like firecracker. So, if this is hitting for you in terms of your intuition, if this is hitting for you in terms of relationships, because the internal part of this so far has been more cups energy, so it might actually just be more energy that you're expending towards others. whatever it is, it feels like you're going to do it very quickly because we've got the Eight of Wands connecting with the Six of Swords. So very quick cards together. And, you know, if this was in reverse, I'd say you'd be moving in strategy. But I think it feels in alignment with what you've been thinking, where you're... So whatever it is, so again, we've started from the secrets. We've started from the moon in reverse being revealed. So maybe you're doing the shadow work that's giving you insights onto what your path forward is. It's like... because it's beyond becoming. Like the becoming is, or your passions expressed here are the Four of Swords. So you might on the outside be looking like you're taking it easy, like you're doing something chill. That is so many swords on like the northeast part. I think that's fine. To make a sword, you sort of need fire and air to build your sword. How are you, Fulguni? Because on the outside, the external, this card here presents as either the Hermit, the Knight of Cups, or the Wheel of Fortune. So this is where you start to see your own choices and your own pathways and your own options, and you're taking them. Like you're deciding, okay, what kind of experience am I looking to have now? Where am I looking to go now? I think when creatures move slower as well, so this is a sloth. When creatures move slower, they have to be more intentional about their energy. And I know that that's not a reptile, but suddenly I was like, oh yeah, so during wintertime, reptiles struggle to move around because they don't get as much sunlight as they would during summer, during spring. And so during those winter times, they really have to conserve their energy. I think someone's going out. In the southernmost internal part of this, I have the Ace of Swords, which is the foundation. This is clarity, new ideas, and communication. And see, this is where I feel like this secret that you're either ready to express to the world, or this this idea that you have been expressing to the world, because this is only the Ace of Swords in your foundation. But we do have so many swords everywhere else. I don't know. This whole story of the ugly duckling comes out for that. It's like your foundation. It's like you studied in the dark. What you studied in the dark is now about to come to light, where you're... It's like the things that you've been manifesting are now your reality. They're not separate experiences. So now you're living in your manifestations, is what I want to say there. Yeah. You're living in your manifestations. Because I was looking at this and I couldn't get it. Like the Empress is definitely like feminine power, creativity, fertility, expression, pleasure. But it came on the back of this Five of Cups, Six of Cups energy. And whenever I see the Five of Cups originally, the first thought is like, uh-oh. Because it's either somebody has intervened, and that's what these crickets can feel like, especially if they're in swarm, grasshoppers maybe, especially if they're in swarm, then they can eat in the same way that crown of thorns starfish can eat coral really quickly. If the grasshopper is swarming, then they can devour crops really quickly. And these grasshoppers can just go into that sense of, I need to consume, this is like the sitting with a tub of ice cream energy, and then immediately after being like, I'm alright, it's alright, I can do this. Pushing you into that pleasure state, I guess. So you've been able to see light, dark, you've been able to experience good, bad, and now you know what it is that you're looking for, where it is that you're going. Because of this secret that was revealed to you, maybe by your higher self, by your ancestors. If this isn't happening for you now, I don't know where you are in the timeline. This message comes on the back of you actually coming to realize something. So, I mean, this could be about to happen as well. I don't know why. It's just the 22nd card is the Emperor, and I'll actually bring out the book that I use. I've got it up there actually. And the Emperor energy has been coming out in my real world. So it feels like it's now. Like it's something that could be happening now, whenever this now is. For you, the viewer, the participant here. Ready to go to the outside of the clock? Rest looks different to everyone though. You could be resting by getting in your garden. You could be resting by painting something. Sewing something. Let's see. Around this rest card, around this Four of Swords, I'm going to read the northern messages. So the positions 11, 12, and 1. These are fire messages, probably stuff to get us out of rest, right? If that's what we're looking for. I feel like I've shot myself in the foot, but anyway. I'll start with 11, and then I'll go on. 11 is the Hermit. So sort of in alignment. Sort of in alignment with what I just said. Going into your garden. Sewing. I don't know, but I don't feel like that's what fire energy is all about. This is Virgo. Virgo energy here. We're in the year of the Virgo. What would a Virgo do? What would a hermit do? Well, this is a mountain leopard, and this mountain leopard or mountain cat, mountain leopard, mountain cat. It really can. I've watched goats, mountain goats, do similar things. Actually, they really can scale walls quite quickly and impressively. So, in terms of collective or in terms of purpose, what you may be finding as this year is really quickly coming to an end. Like lots of events happening and lots of things happening in the world, lots of things happening with the energy of the world, and as everything tends to change, as the seasons change literally, it can be time to have a different perspective. It can be time to have a different different spot on the mountain, I want to say. So I've got this sort of background side knowledge that says depending on the north, south, east, west part of the mountain that you are on, if you have a house, you'll get different temperatures. So it's like having 4 houses because there's 4 seasons. I guess that could mean you're franchising or that you're about to get into connection with somebody new by the end of this year. So October, November, December, 3 months, 4 months. The Hermit's great though. Not so much for getting out of this rest energy. I mean, if you have been in this rest energy and you've used it to get into the Hermit energy, great. But also that energy that you've been in might have been because of this Five of Cups experience internally, right? So externally you're presenting as the Hermit. That makes a little bit more sense to me. So the Hermit is solitude, introspection, guidance, inner wisdom, and the Five of Cups, yeah, I've already said that. But anyway, you go on from the Hermit, which is a 9 card, and you get to the Knight of Cups, which is a 12 card. In the math I do. And the Knight of Cups is nice. This is, I think this is some kind of lyrebird, some kind of quail maybe. I'm not sure. That little thin tail makes me think that it's a lyrebird and it can sing all sorts of things. So it makes sense that this would be the Knight of Cups. Very emotional. And then very emotional communicator. So on the external, your fieriness, well, this could be perceived as, what does that say actually? Chivalry, romance, communication. Chivalry. I say the word chivalry and in my head, oh, my fans are dead. No, that's a terrible song. Chivalry, chivalry, chivalry. Either way, whatever it is that's being expressed, you're coming to it with Hermit energy. And then when I show you the self and identity, why not now? The Wheel of Fortune. I think this has been coming out a bit in the readings. Oh. Ten energy is very nice by itself. 12 energy as well. It's like, feels like completion, Hermit 9, it's an ascension, and then it's like, I don't know, in terms of your fire right now, collective, I think you're asserting yourself in the right places, you're adding yourself to the right dynamics, you're integrating your shadow, or you're allowing this secret that may have even been a secret to you. Either which way, you're going to be getting a lot more energy out of this than I guess you even perceived, because that literally is 9, 10, and then the Knight of Cups. So I'm seeing this Four of Swords energy on the inside as really stable. Like, you've stabilized your thoughts. You've actually got your thoughts in alignment. Like, you've made your vision board, you've got your journal, you've been attending your psychology sessions or your therapy sessions, you've joined the right groups, you've got a hobby, you're raising your family, you're attending work, you're not missing days, you're booking holidays. Like, it's all of the things. There's so much alignment in this fire aspect, this northern aspect of the clock, that you might be identifying as like a good luck charm for yourself at the moment. You're just attending reality with such passion and vigor that everybody can see it. Everyone wants to be connected to it, wants to be a part of it. So that message could be for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Where'd we go? North? Let's just go around the clock. We'll end up in West then. Alright, so moving on from the Wheel of Fortune. The second card on the clock is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant's normally Taurus, but here it kind of looks like Aries. This is spiritual wisdom. This is leadership, tradition, institutions. And that card there is actually sitting in your values and discipline. So I guess you may be expressing in the world at the moment as somebody who knows what they're talking about, somebody who... I have a bed. I have a bird running on my roof. The feet is like scuttling. So hilarious. Anyway, where was I? We went through the Hierophant. So you might be expressing as somebody who you have these why did generational? You have maybe potentially like these fixed values that are allowing you to sort of stand in your own energy, stand in your own light, and move accordingly. You're presenting as somebody who could be leading. You're presenting as somebody who wants to share, is willing to share. But it is like it's like you're letting people come to you. Because in your communication and innovation position, we get the 9 of Swords. 9 Swords. That's huge. After having the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords experience on the inside. So I have been hearing, get out of your head. we, the collective, have been telling people that. Interesting. Well, whatever it is, you are learning. So, Nine of Swords. This is worry, insomnia, suffering. But you've got so many legs. It's a millipede. Communication and innovation. I think this is like, especially after the Hierophant and then the next card, in the home and the inner world, you get Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. And this has a crab on the front of it. So, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're learning something. You've learned something. You're wherever that might sit in your placement. Check out your chart. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, even Taurus or Sagittarius. For this Eastern message, it definitely feels as though you've been able to balance out. It's like Temperance is the 2 cups. It's the angel. Oh my goodness. It's this 9 of Swords. It's like it's like literally heavy as the head that wears the crown kind of feeling. What are you thinking about? What are you doing? What is it that you're innovating? How are you bringing forward insights to the collective? So maybe you're going to meet somebody with those placements who's building something, who's expressing something, communicating something, or even maybe coming to you to learn something because maybe you're innovating something. Whatever it is, you rock up in pretty balanced energy. You even appear as though you've got a good hold on what you're doing. This card actually sits in the Taurus position as well because it's the second, so Aries, Taurus. And I don't know, even if you're looking like you're worried, maybe you're not sleeping, but maybe it's because Spirit's waking you up because you've had a dream that you need to remember or you need to put action to, whatever it is. And I don't know, it doesn't give me like sleepless night. It just gives me more like excitement. It's like a clean idea keeps clean idea. Anyway, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Thank you. Then we're going to get to the 5th card on the clock on the external. So the 5th card is responsible for creativity and passion. This is the Leo position. We have the 9 of Cups, which this one, I always look at it, and literally every single time I look at this, apart from it meaning worry, Oh, this is good luck, happiness, and abundance. I always see good boy. Very, very good boy. Ooh. This card really gives me sort of King of Cups in terms of creativity. Woo! It does not feel like your creative juices have stopped flowing. As a matter of fact, it feels like your creative juices are getting you some new things, some new items. I'll play with mine as I say that. I'm going to jump over to the 7th card. This is the relationships. This is the connection. This is the Libra. This is the 10 of Cups. Love, harmony, divine connections. So, these southern messages are for specifically the Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, wherever it is in your chart. But as well, the 9 of Cups is to the Leo. This card here could be for the Libra, and the King of Cups, the 6th on the clock, is for Virgo. This 10 of Cups in the relationships or the connections, I don't know. To be in flow with this entire reading so far, the way that you express yourself with your fire, however you're using your fire magic at the moment, this passionate, it's like passionate beginning. The reason it feels like that is because it's the Wheel of Fortune as number 1 on the clock. And that feels like you've got the key to just start again if you want to. Woo! You've got the formula, it feels like. You've got the map to the secret place in Egypt to find this Wheel of Fortune. Every single time. And then this expression somehow leads you into sharing the idea, and really in a balanced way, so that it doesn't feel burdensome when you get to this 9. It could have even been an ascension moment. You may have gone through some kind of ascension when you finished this learning, when you started teaching this thing, when you started honoring this way. This is why the 10 of Cups comes out for the relationships and the connections. You're actually ready to connect. You're actually ready to... You're actually ready to make the commitments to whoever in your collective that is giving you the same energy you give them. It's like this equal give and take, or equivalent exchange. There's no lack. Why does that come out like that? There's no lack here. There's no lack here. Hell yeah. I'll take that. There is no lack here. That's really cool. And then the 6th position on the clock. This card here is the King of Cups. King of Cups. King of Cups is love, balance, and creativity. Here it's a flamingo on one foot as they normally do. I think they rest that way. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Cups. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Cups. Oh, this feels like it would be a water message. But the earth signs are coming into a healthy relationship with themselves with the 9 of Cups. They're coming into a healthy relationship with the collective, which is the 10 of Cups. And they're coming into this super duper beautiful creative energy of the King of Cups. And the way you're expressing at the moment, I don't know, either the way that you're expressing at the moment or the people that you're connecting with at the moment, this is where this is where you're really going to start standing in your own power. So whenever this happens for you, whenever this revelation gets revealed to you, or you realize it for yourself, and this flow of events happens in whatever order, I mean, it can start anywhere on the clock and end anywhere else, but at least for me, it's been happening. Like, the circle will open and then the circle will close, and that's it. Not much else happens that I don't anticipate for myself, at least. Let me know as well in the comments after this video is off the live if you want to know more about this spread. I could make a video explaining it, or I could just literally post a photo of my handwritten notes on my posts as well. It's relatively easy. It builds like an energetic picture for you anyway, if you've been reading tarot. And I feel like, I don't know, everybody should create their own once, especially try and create your own tarot deck. Even use AI to try and help you, like throw it in Google or whatever. It gives you a better understanding of what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you're doing it. And then once you make your own spread, it's sort of very easy to click into how to what am I trying to say here? How to learn others, understanding the order, like the way that things move even. And I really try and let spirit move and direct this, but anyway, let's go on with the reading. So in the 8th position, the transformation or the power or the Scorpio, I am getting the Star. Yeah. The Star. 17? The Star. Happiness, spirituality, hope, good fortune, and faith. Whatever you guys have been doing, however you guys have been showing up, whatever you guys have been... And I'm sorry, I was born on the 1990. So guys for me used to be non-gendered. I don't think. I think in the same way that the gay people I used to hang around used to say, us girls are getting a drink. Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm talking about that at all. But yes, the Star coming out in transformation, this tells me that you have gone through quite a few things here. I can see that you've gone through quite a few different things. You've been willing to participate differently. You've been willing to connect differently. You've been willing to connect the way that you used to as well, with people perhaps that are part of your past, or were part of your past, is what just came through there. Very interesting to note as well that the next card is Death, and this is falling on the Wisdom, the Soul Call, or the Sagittarius position, and this card here is also Scorpio. So it's like double Scorpio moment. So, Scorpio season's next. We're in the Libra season. Just came from the Virgo season. Interesting. There is no Justice here. There is no Six of Pentacles here. Very interesting with the Star and then Death. That card there, the Death, it's like ego death moment, especially with like the Soul Call or the Wisdom. Ego death transformation. I mean, that might be the moment that you actually go from being in this moon in reverse, being in the dark about something, to then being revealed, oh, actually, surprise, forget the moon in reverse, you're the whole emperor of your reality, of your experience, of your expression. And that's why all of these big challenges were happening for you. Very, very strange. So in the career and legacy position, this is the Two of Pentacles, this is the choices, the balance, the partnerships, this is the Capricorn. Guess that makes sense with the goat there, Capricorn. This is balancing. So the Star gives me like rebirth, rebrand, relaunch, retry, I guess. But it's the image I get from there is like when you've got one candle lit, you use that to light your new ones. You wouldn't use a lighter. Like I saw this meme the other day where a guy was saying how pointless matches are because you have to use a lighter to light them anyway. And yeah. Oh dear. Life is such an interesting and weird combination of experiences. So those three cards were specific to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That balancing act, that grounding act, that act of standing on your 2 feet, balancing emotions, especially when they've been coming out in your internal quite a bit, that might be the shadow work that's required for this moment of enlightenment. It's not more than that, it's just a moment, but that's all that anybody needs. We only need a moment of enlightenment, and then we're able to shift or pivot or change or stay the same. But I'm for the new experience. I'm for the integrating of all of the experiences. I'm for making Jack Dawson from Titanic. I'm for making each day count. in the way that is wholesome for me. And I think if you can capture that as well for yourself, it's freaking magical. So if you can balance out that whole equation, and this whole reading was for you, I will finish this with this. You have been and will be the Emperor. You have been all along. I think it's either been a secret to you, yourself, like it's the moment that Truman realizes he's inside of a TV show or something like that. You have been the Emperor the whole time, and it's also giving me a flashback to the Princess Anastasia from Anastasia, a kids movie. When Dmitri hears her retell the story of himself putting her inside of the cupboard, that's the kind of moment that you're going to be going into. Like, it's, and I don't know, are you going to be doing it with yourself in the mirror? Is that how it's going to happen? Like, you're just going to be brushing your teeth or combing your hair, or and you're just going to realize, like, wow, I really am the master of my own experience, and that's powerful. That's why these thoughts are coming through at the top of this, top center of this reading. So much thoughts, so much energy of swords. It does ground down here with the Ace of Swords, which is nice that at least they get grounded. And they turn into actions, they turn into expressions. But overall, once you realize you're this Emperor energy here, and once it's like you had to go out and find the confirmation, or you will go out and find the confirmation. That is such a good practice, by the way. And I can just be confirming things for you, or you realizing these things all on your own. Like, it's I don't know why I'm here and you're there, and why I'm not there and you're not here, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know why I am at this time and why you are at that time. We just are. And I went into the shed and I got mostly Magic the Gathering, but I found my Pokemon cards, and I have like 6 of them. I might have to go buy more. But I had told Dylan that I was going to get them eventually. And I did. And I've also been watching Paddy quite a bit. So those two guys really made me just go, oh, I really want to find mine. And I couldn't find my big box of Pokemon cards. I actually don't even know if I threw it out when I was traveling around Australia. But yeah, that's beside the point. I guess I'll throw this to you, right? Do you want a reading? Would you like a reading? Is that something you would like? Cool. 59:42 on the clock. That was good. Well, Woo! I guess I can just put you back there. Put you back there. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to see the numbers of people watching. Anyway, if that resonated with you, please leave me a like. Lets me know that the collective is receiving, and I guess that I'm on someone's timeline. And of course, if you want to let me know in the comments after the video's done loading, what resonated, cool. If not, it's all right. The like was great. You can subscribe to come on for the journey and keep seeing what I've got to share and do and experience with you and the world, and yeah, share this with someone that you think it might resonate with, especially if they're going through this, because I guess especially the external 12, this could be energy that they are appearing in for you, which really is only the King of Cups. If it's not you, then it might be somebody on the outside. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna grab some cards to pull some cards for Bonnie. Let's see, just a card for Bonnie. That's brilliant. Anyway, so Nine of Swords came out in this reading as well. So the position it came out in was communication and innovation. So whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, you're doing it, and it's really paying off for you in a way that you're being perceived as this Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Swords really is like objective intelligence, communication. So it might be you are actually communicating something with people who are returning to you passion. So whatever way that you are expressing these thoughts or these ideas, it's being returned to you quite passionately. And yeah, the star also came out in this reading in the transformation position. So this tells me that this whole experience that you're about to have is gonna be quite powerful, if not a great release. And yeah, that was 4 cards. I think my shopping is here, so I'm going to duck out, and I'm going to leave these cards here. If you want a reading and any of this reading resonated with you, just leave a comment and I'll come back live once I figure out if that's my shopping or not, because I think it might be. I don't know. Should I just wait? Which one? The Star or Queen of Swords? Gemini. Oh, beautiful. Oh, go for that. Go for gold. That's like, I feel like that specifically is like the air signs Midas touch field. Like anything to do with communicating your ideas or communicating like your passions, especially because that Ace of Wands came out, right? If it's giving you that passion, then it would feel like it's just gonna give you energy. It feels as though it's gonna give you energy for as long as it's your passion. So yeah, anyway. Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping in. You know what? I will just go check. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. That's Aquarius, totally. I forgot I had my vape. No problem. Time to close the windows. Make sure my mosquitoes don't get me. I don't like mosquitoes, they eat me all the time. Ah, Coles. Nowhere yet. I don't have Best way you can donate to me is by donating me your subscription. Nah, Coles. In all honesty, it's just Coles because it's closer to my house. I would like some clarification on the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Swords experience. Whatever it is gonna make... It's gonna make... At least the Nine of Swords. The communication innovation. Why is it appearing as a Nine of Swords? Especially when it comes to that through Temperance and the Hierophant. Will. There's the Six of Pentacles, the Justice. So it's coming out with the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It definitely feels like you're about to teach someone something. It's like you're about to how's that? Nice to meet you, Bonnie. you're just ready to express this thing. It's like I don't know, with the Six of Pentacles coming out first and then the Seven of Wands, it's like you're very much with this Nine Swords experience on the outside. So the communication, the learning, you're your balance is the key. You've got to be able to balance your passion here. For it to feel like a good experience, you've got to be able to focus on the right part of the experience for it to feel like a positive experience. It can be challenging. It can be challenging to go through this Nine of Swords, but I'm not feeling like it's going to be a drag. The rest of the reading read pretty well as well. As long as you're able to get through this internal stuff, whatever it is, it's more so thoughts. So if you're able to get some more practices under your conscious belt rather than leaving them to subconscious practices, I know that this may feel like you're sapping your own time, but overall, when you decide, okay, this can be a subconscious process that I run as I do my day, yeah. Also, you can accomplish more than one thing at one time, especially if you're moving from direction to direction, from place to place. You can both pick things up, drop things off, and yeah. See ya! Oh, cool. I think everyone should. I think everyone will, eventually. Alright. I feel pretty good with that. I feel pretty happy with that. Unless anybody else would like a reading of any sort. Any of these cards resonated, feel free to ask a question. Otherwise, yeah, I am happy as Larry. That was a good little session. Very goodly. How are you, Heather? Been having fun with my jingle jangle stuff. Very entertaining for me. I'm down in Victoria. too cold down here for my liking. And I definitely prefer to be up in Cairns again. Oh, cool. I've got a V-line. You've got a V-line connection to where I'm at. I'm in Sunbury. Thought about moving to Bendigo actually to do culinary school, chef, commercial cookery 3. Also, a friend lives out there. She just bought acres, and I was going to take one of the houses on the property. It's funny how plans change. Sometimes it's a good thing. See, that's not something that's appealing. I would insulate the crap out of my house and have a fire going all the time. And heaters. No, wouldn't be cost effective. Me too. Absolutely. I want a crow. I know we're not allowed to have them, but I want a crow. Once all that's done, I promise you, it's so much fun. I honestly, I love reading cards. I'm a big nerd. I like studying things. That's why I pulled my Pokemon cards out before. I actually have so much Magic the Gathering in there. And I cannot believe how small the cards are. Like, by comparison to a tarot card, it hides it. Yeah. Interesting. I reckon Charmander was my first Pokemon on, yeah. Actually, one of the ways that I started to feel more confident reading normal tarot was by reading playing cards. 4 placements, Sag. That's my son, though. The only reason I'm so excited for my shopping is because I ordered ice cream. I'm so keen. I did. Heather, would you like me to pull some cards for you? Coles delivery that I paid $13 to get delivered through a car. Oh, the Ben and Jerry's variety. I'm gonna finish that tonight. Alright. I'm definitely getting like fairy magical elemental energy from you, so I'm gonna go. Woo! She gonna pull an oracle. First. Here's the ray. Oh, Heather Ray got a music change. You shifted the energy. Okay, so I don't know if you have Celtic connections, but this is go after your goals. Persist, encourage, and advanced. That's an interesting way to start. And then bottom of the deck is reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, and harvest. So I guess if your starting point is going after your goals, then, and your last movement would be to reconnect with Mother Earth, then I guess it's, you would be going through change of seasons anyway. So whenever that period comes, and then the goals, I don't know, I got very much like garden energy anyway. Or like camping trip or family event, family gathering. What is this spirit? Nine of water. Nine of water came out in the reading. This could be something to do with... So it could even be something to do with creativity and passion. So we've got the... Cool. Got the Hierophant coming out. Now this is very like, I see the altar, I see the candle, I see the cup, I see the I see the feather, I see the rings, I see rocks, I see perfumes, I see incense, I see this beautiful high priestess standing in her power. Her authority is not only seen within herself, but in the world that she operates within. It's very much like a cultural flair comes through here. Only because this would have been in the values and discipline position of the reading that I just did. And I mean, the Hierophant for me is all about knowing something or coming into knowing with something. And it's not just like coming into contact with this, it's coming into knowing. And the first card that came out is the Eight of Pentacles. So then this, going after your goals and then working on them. So 8 Pentacles is usually the work that goes into the dream, the ambition, whatever it is that you're doing. This is the skill, the craftsmanship, the determination. So it might be like the energy that you're putting into your garden can be the same energy that you put into your other endeavors comes through there. You also get the 8 of Fire. So 8 of fire would be the 8 of wands. So this is speed, action, and excitement. So you may be going after your goals. This may be leading you towards putting more effort, putting in more energy towards the goals that you're trying to meet for yourself or for the collective that you find yourself to be a part of, the family that you're a part of. Get the 6 of air next, which is the 6 of swords. So change, support, and movement. Overall, beautiful energy inside of this reading. You start from this very goal-oriented place. You actually fulfill some of the ambitions or the goals on your vision board, and then the speed that it happens is determining on how much passion you've got for it, and the movement that you get from it is ultimate, because that 6 of swords, the change, support, movement, and then going into the sun, this is happiness, positivity, vitality. I just see that your energy, at least the energy that you're moving into, or the energy that you've been calling towards yourself, it's this is also Leo energy here. And Leo comes just before Virgo. And the Hierophant was part of that. Yeah. This reading might actually, like this small reading that I've done for you, Heather, could even be for anywhere up till next Leo season. So you know what will resonate with you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and yeah, give the rest back to source. Just the way I do. Beautiful. Thank you for letting me read your energy. That reconnecting with Mother Earth. That reconnecting with Mother Earth as well feels really good. I don't know. Also, Ace of Swords popped out, or Ace of Air popped out, so you might receive confirmation from your spiritual closet, from your prayer place, your secret place. And the 10 of Air pops out too, but I'll leave it at that. It's quite a lot. With that 10 of Air wanting to jump out at the end. But yeah. Just reconnect with your roots. Know where you're going, and then get there. Because you're the only person who can take yourself there. Nobody else knows what's in your heart, what's on your mind, unless you let them in. And that can be beautiful as well, for the right people. No worries. Thank you. Is it time for food? Open to love. Woo. Turn this reading off. I think I might read this actually. I'll just read it from the book, because I have not read from the book in a while, and I want to read more of these. I love the Oracle cards. There's so much inside of them to access through these little booklets that they come with, but my attention span needs attention. So, open to love, relationships, passion, and fulfillment. For centuries, the Kalasha have lived in remote villages in isolation between northern Pakistan, Chitral Valley, the Afghan border. Many of the Kalasha are blonde-haired and blue-eyed, a look that is much different to other tribes in Pakistan. The Kalisha also stand out for their culture. That sounds so Palladian. Anyway, stand out for their culture and outlook on life. Traditionally, the Kalisha are polytheistic, believing in and worshipping many gods and goddesses. The Kalisha prefer to make love, not war, and they have a unique approach to relationships. The Kalisha women are sexually liberated, and loveless liaisons hold no appeal for these spirited women. Kalisha women can choose their husbands, and if the union doesn't work out, she can contact another man as she likes. She can let him know how much her current husband paid in dowry for her, and the new husband to be can then pay double that dowry price. In Kalisha cultural traditions, a couple might elope and get married even if the woman is still married to someone else. The freedom of relationship Kalisha women have enjoyed for centuries is radically different from the patriarchal codes of many parts of the world. The ancestors want to say, you are incredibly independent and don't often ask for help or let people in, and it's okay for you to allow yourself to receive from others. You will not become weak or lose your independence if you open yourself up to people and relationships. Allow yourself to feel love, happiness, and fulfillment. Be open to meeting people, starting a relationship, and experiencing new things. Try not to feel guilty for wanting more for yourself. You deserve to be content and fulfilled. Commit to letting other people into your personal space. Allow yourself to enjoy life again. The divinatory meaning of this card is letting you know that your relationship area needs attention. If you are currently in an intimate relationship, look at how you feel in your relationship at the moment. Be honest, look within yourself, look at what you can change for the better, or look at what you need to do to make your relationship happier. If you are single, this card is letting you know a new partner is about to come into your life. Don't be scared. You deserve to have a happy, equal, fulfilling partnership. And you know what? Partnerships can be platonic. Partnerships can be erotic. Partnerships can be whatever they are for you. But you have free will. You have all the right to express your consent or withdraw it whenever you want. And nobody should be able to tell you otherwise. It's your body. And you are the master of it. Nobody gets to tell you what to do with your body. So treat your body like the temple it is, and yeah. I will catch y'all on the next one. Thank you very much for being here and joining me. Bye. Hasta la chao. Bye. Ooh, 133.33 on the